Good morning. So, today I decided not to go to church, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel guilty because this is the very first time I've missed church since Easter, since I started going. No, that's a lie. One time I didn't go, but it was because I was helping my mom. She had just had surgery, so that doesn't count. This is the first time I'm like choosing not to go, but over the past like couple weeks, I've been spread so thin with like right now I have three, technically four jobs. I just started school back up. I have my last class for my that I'm going to be taking at ODU. I mean, really, those are the only things, but I'm just doing a lot. I'm doing a lot, and it's gotten to the point to where like I wake up every morning and I'm just like a zombie. I'm not getting sleep. I'm not taking care of myself like I should be, but I don't have a choice. And granted, throwing school into the equation is what really kind of set things off because not only does that take away from like literally 8 hours of my Monday or no, my Tuesday, Thursdays, but then you have to study and you have to do homework and it's a lot. But yesterday was the first time. So I had left one of my jobs early because they didn't care if I took off. And I got home, I sat on my bed, and I just started crying. and it wasn't even like for anything. Like nothing's really like wrong in my life. Like, if anything, I'm blessed to have so many ways to bring in money and whatnot. But it just, I don't know, like it started to eat at me the fact that I this whole week I didn't do one devotional for my devotional group that I go to on Tuesdays. And that like honestly like broke my heart. Like the fact that I wasn't able to sit down and give the time that I wanted to study the Bible and just kind of like being with God. And one thing that I do I've said this before, but I have like a 20-minute commute to school and my job. So just depending on where I'm going, I got about 20 minutes, and it's not weird for me to do that whole 20 minutes like in silence. Like I love music. Don't get me wrong. Music is my soul, but like sometimes I'm okay just sitting in there and just like thinking. Like that's how analytical I am. I've always been like that. Um and that's like it's good, but to me like that's not enough. Like yeah, I can like have conversations with God on my way to work and stuff, but I don't feel like I'm really like getting much out of it. No, that sounds terrible. But like I feel like when I do my devotional, it like teaches me, which is obviously the point of devotional. And that's something that I'm really hungry for right now. And so I just like I call it whiny butt mode when I get all like so I was just being whiny butt, and I just started thinking about it, and I called Jordan, or I texted Jordan, and I was like, blah blah, I'm crying. He called me and he was like, listen, you just gotta you just gotta let some stuff go, and you just kinda have to give that time to God because that's important. And that's one thing that I don't know, I haven't, this is the first time I've really like felt this, is that like I'm not giving enough to God. And it's just funny because since I started learning about the Bible, the Martha and the Mary story has stuck out to me like a sore thumb. And I even have a book, being a Mary and a Martha world. And it's funny because I never finished it because I didn't feel like when I bought it I really needed it. I just honestly bought it because it was on sale and I was like, I know that story. So I'm gonna really try to give myself like 30 minutes every day. I don't know when, I don't know where. I'm just gonna stick it in my purse and read it. Because I mean you're in line a lot. You're in line everywhere you go. So take that time and not be on Facebook and actually do something to better myself. Um, but one of the biggest things though is that, so Jordan was like, just don't go to church tomorrow. I was like, I can't. I have to go to church. Duh. That's just like what was in my mind. And he had said, God knows your heart. God knows what you need. And you need to sleep. Like that was basically what he had said. And it's so true. Like not that I was like falling into the idea of like, you have to be doing this, you have to be doing that to be a good Christian. But I like going to church. I love my pastor. He's awesome. And I'm starting to make some buddies in church, and it's just like, I just enjoy it. But when I woke up this morning and how, like, refreshed I felt, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy I listened to him. But I don't know. So I was reading, because I'm trying to read the Bible now, starting with the New Testament. But in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 and 29, it says, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. For I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls." And that's basically like what I'm doing right now. Is like, I sat down last night. I was in bed by like 8:30, and I like prayed, and I was like, I'm trying. I'm trying, I have just so much going on, but it gave me a renewed sense of spirit to sit down and be like, all right, you're doing what you have to do right now. And if you can't be the centerpiece of what you want to be, at least be what you can be. And I think that is what's more important. Like, next Sunday I have an interview with the youth group at my church, the youth group leaders, just to talk to them, and just because I'm trying to get involved with that. But I think what's more important, and what God wants from you, is that it's not about all the things you do. Like, it's not about, constantly, like, for me, making YouTube videos. Like, I was making like 2 or 3 a week. Now I'm making 1 a week. And, and I don't have a lot of time right now to sit down, like, and text with my buddies and talk about. I just don't have a lot of time to do the things that I want to do. But what's, like, yesterday, when I called Jordan, I got to the point where I just, like, slammed down in bed. I was like, I'm doing nothing. And you can't get like that. You have to always do what you can. And that's more important than, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's dedication. And a big part of your faith is taking the time and dedicating it to God. So that's what I'm doing. So I have, and then another thing that, like, threw a wrench in my plan is I have to work today. I typically don't work Sundays. That's a big thing. So, I have 2 more hours till I gotta be at work. So that's 2 hours. And if normal me would turn on some music and dance in front of my mirror for like an hour and 15 of that. And then I go meal prep, and then I, whatever. But today I have 2 hours, and I'm going to read a couple chapters, more of Matthew, and I'm going to do one of my devotionals. I'm going to drink my coffee. I'm going to be happy. Because I think it's just going to be those little things that kind of add up. And I'm weary. And I honestly think that no matter how much caffeine I drink in the world, it's not going to give me the vigor that I get from when I read, a message from God that's, like, meant for me. Like, those are invigorating. So that's about where I'm at. So anyways, nothing long today. I just want to talk about, we're all tired. Look at these bags. You can't see them because I got this bright light in my face, so I look like I have clear skin. So anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Relax, enjoy it. This is my last Sunday without Jordan. Thank the good Lord. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. So anyways, so you guys have a great day, a great week. Stay positive. Don't let anybody get you down. So, anyways, until next time.